Okay, we're going to talk about today a little bit is shutting down and logging off, specifically laptops. One of the more common help desk tickets requests we get regarding laptops is it's in sleep mode and it won't turn on. It's usually described as the screen is black, the power button's on, but the screen is black and we can't get it to turn on. And the only way to fix it really is to hold the power button down for a good 10 or 20 seconds, turn it off that way, and then turn it back on, give it a couple seconds, and turn it back on. It's called hard booting. But to avoid that situation entirely, your best bet is to have your students log off and shut down when they're done using them. The newer laptops especially, so they start up quick enough that you can shut them down, turn them back on a period or two later, and have them come up pretty quick. But at least you want to have the kids log them off. They really should be logging them off anyway before they put them back in the carts, because you don't want another kid to come in, open up the laptop, and, oh, hey, look, I'm already logged on as this kid. Let me go do something inappropriate, or let me go, hunt up their stuff. The kids should be logging their computers off, just like you do. You don't let kids sit down and use your login when they're on your computer or they're on a computer, because they'd have access to all your stuff, and that's not cool. So in a Windows 10 computer, there's a couple places in the district computers where you might go to log a computer off. On this one, it's right here, and if you hold the mouse over it, it has your name, the name of the student logged in. If you click on it, one of your options is sign out. On some computers, this icon here might be up here at the top above the most used, but it looks like a little silhouette, and if you hold your mouse over it, it'll say your name. And if you just click sign out, that'll sign you out, and then you can have someone else sign in. If you're having problems with computers not coming on correctly, the screen is black but the power button's on and we can't get it to come on, the best way to fix that is when you're done with a computer is to shut it down. When you close a laptop while it's still on, it goes into sleep mode. And some computers, some laptops, when you put them in sleep mode, they don't always come out of sleep mode, and then you've got to do the hard boot process to get them to turn on. But the way you shut a computer down is this icon here. It looks like a switch, and if you hold your mouse over it, it says power. It may be here, it may be over down here somewhere in a couple places, but it'll look like this. It'll look like, and if you hold your mouse over it, it'll say power. If you click on power, you have option for restart, but the one you're going to usually do is shut down. And that's just shutting down a computer. And even if you don't shut the computers down during the course of the day, you should always, if it's the end of the day and the kids are all on the computers, you should always tell the kids, shut the computer down. Don't log it off. Don't just shut the laptop, with it still logged in. Shut it down. Give it a clean start in the morning. When you shut it down, it automatically logs anyone on the computer off. We've had computers that have 6, 8, 10, 12 kids logged into it at one time because they're just coming up here and they're doing switch account, and that doesn't log you off. That just lets somebody else log on. And the more kids that are logged onto an individual computer, the slower that computer is going to run, especially if it's an older computer. So that's a couple of things you can do as a teacher, have your kids do to ensure that the computers run a little better, run a little cleaner, run a little quicker.